Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we will see how we can achieve this kind of visualizations or this kind of screensavers in our Windows desktop. Specifically, we are going to see what needs to be installed and what is the configuration required to meet this screensaver visualization in our Windows. But before starting, let's go with a message from our sponsor.
Tired of overpaying for software? We've got you covered. Get the best software deals today with KeysFan. Genuine Windows and Office at up to 62% off. Use code WTH50 and get 50% off when buying Windows keys. Or code WTH62 to get 62% off when buying Office keys. Buying is simple. First go to the page, then add what you want to the cart. Once in the cart, apply the discount code for even more savings. Grab your exclusive discount now at KeysFan and get instant access to secure software keys for all your needs. And remember, if you have any issues, you can write to support@keysfan.com.
Okay, so let's start with the configuration. For this, just open an internet browser. In this case, you need to go to rainmeter.net. Remember that all these links will be available in the video's description. Just click on download to get the latest version. Once it is downloaded, just click on it to open the installer. Click OK. Click next. Let's just go with the standard installation. Next, install and finish. Once it is installed, we can just minimize the browser. You will get like a lot of default skins here. Let's just right click on each of them and unload the skin. We don't need them, so let's just do this. Next step, let's go back to the browser. Let's go to the JAX-Core page. Remember, link in the description. Just click on the RM skin extension file that is here. That will download the skin. Once it is downloaded, just click on it to install. Let's go with the standard installation. Click install. Once that is done, we can just close the browser. We don't need it anymore. Here in the installation of JAX-Core, let's just do get started. Continue. In this section, let's just click on hardware acceleration if you have a graphic card, which is probably the best option to get the best experience and also make use of the resources that you have in your machine in the best way. Even if you don't have an external graphic, I will say let's just go with the recommended option, which is this one. So click on it, then click on continue. You can also spend some time looking into the Discord server if you want to get additional knowledge about JAX-Core, or even go and visit them in DeviantArt just to get additional insights about the modules and the kind of widgets that are available for this extension. Let's just click on continue here and let's proceed with the installation. So basically in the next page, we are going to get all the modules that we can install. Basically right now we are just going to use the screensaver module. So let's just disable these two and enable the idle style. This is the module that will enable the screensaver. So let's just click on install. As you can see here, we have just basically the page or the screen that is running the script for the installation. Once that is done, we are going to get this additional window where we can start performing the setup. I usually recommend to go with the first option just to check that everything is working well on your machine. So click here. We are going to get some information about how it works. Basically, this is informing you that this application is using a timer that needs to be running to be able to detect when Windows has been idle for some time. So we just click here. As you can see, the idle duration is going up. If you move the mouse, you will see that it's going back to 0, but if you stay there, you will see that it's just going up. That is the expected behavior. If that is working as this for you, just click on yes. If not, click on no, and it will help you to troubleshoot what is happening. But for now, let's just click on yes, continue. Let's just click on cool, and let's complete the setup. So once that is done, we have the main page of this widget. Usually what I like to do first is to activate the widget. So let's just click here. Now the widget is activate. The next step is usually going into the general settings page. Here you will notice that we have a couple of hotkeys that we can use to start the screensaver or to pause the screensaver. Here you have the Windows K combination that you can use to start the idle style. Let's do that right now. And as you can see, this is like the default screensaver that you can use with this module. And you can just hit escape or Windows P to get out of that screensaver. But in general, I will just recommend you to remember these combinations because we are going to use them along all the configuration. The next step that I will recommend you to take a look is to the time format in case that you want to use one of the screensavers that have time in it. So that is important. The other option that I recommend to take a look at is the weather location and the units in case that you want to use a screensaver that uses the location or to display like the weather or that kind of stuff. So I usually recommend to take a look at these couple of options. The next step is actually defining which screensaver we want. It has multiple options here. You can define the one that you like the better, but usually when you want to change for one of these, let's say this guy here, you just click on it, and if you remember the combination, the hotkey that we talked before, you just press that and you will see that the screensaver is now activated. We can dismiss that and start making changes. You can actually, like for example, use this guy, basically the same process, but in general you can select the one that you like the better. A couple of interesting options that we have here to set up a video or set up an image as a screensaver. So let's do the image first. Basically just select that. If you start the screensaver, this is the default image that is going to be used in this screensaver, but you can modify that configuration if you want to customize the image. For that, you just need to go into appearance, and then in this section in the wallpaper path, you can just click there and select the wallpaper that you like. So right now, for example, let's use this guy here, open. And if you start the screensaver one more time, you will get this visualization. Another cool option that we have in the animations is to actually select an actual video. So let's click on that. After doing that, if you try to start the screensaver, most likely you are going to get this error message here. This is because it needs like an additional extension to make it work. So for that, let's go to appearance, and this is basically where you can configure the path for the video that you want to play. That is not the problem. The problem is that we need the ffplay file inside of the installation of JackScore. So for that, let's just click on this guide. This guy here is basically telling you what you need to do. You just need to click on this link. Once the file is downloaded, just click on that one. You will see this folder, and let's go inside of the bin folder here, and we need this file. But before of that, let's go into the page. So from here, we are just going to take this section onto Rainmeter without skins or anything beyond that. So let's just take that, copy, right click in Windows, run. Let's paste that here to Rainmeter, remember that. And in this section, let's just go into the core data folder, idle style. Once we are here, basically we are going to copy the ffplay file, and we are going to paste that here like this. Once you have that done, you can just close the browser. You can close the internet browser as well. And if you go back to animation, appearance, you will see that now the requirements are met. Now, if you select a video file that you have in your drive, just double click on it, and if I use that combination that we used before, now the screensaver is just going to start like this, like running the video that we selected. So that is another option that we can do here. Usually the kind of animation that I like most about this extension is the 840. If you select that one, you will get this visualization, which is pretty nice, with a nice background image here. Something that you can do as well is to customize that. So let's go to appearance one more time. You can modify the wallpaper path to the one that you want. Let's take this one for example, and let's start the screensaver one more time. And that's it. That is how you can get this nice screensaver in your computer. Remember, if you like the video, don't forget to leave the like on it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this content. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.